Check that out. This is I'm replaying zero point 0.4 of Assassin's Creed uh, Brotherhood of Venice, and I got a new apprentice over there. This is what happens when you don't have females, and you're like, well, there's two females right there, but they're fictional, and they're on the board because Bastiano got killed. So it was a game over. I have to try again. So what happens when you don't have dates? You have this kind of a life. But speaking of that, um, let me move around while I try to before I take my damn shower. So I thought about this as a topic when it comes to true force loneliness. Um, I always like if you see a girl you like or who's kind of cute, right? You have a conversation with them, and it's always as good as that first conversation. You have this conversation, and you get up, you get it up there a little bit, okay, and you talk to her for about maybe an hour or two. Then the next day passes, and then you talk to her for like 10 minutes. Then you cut that in half. Then you cut that in half, and pretty soon she just looks at you like this, and then she just doesn't talk to you anymore. And it happens a lot. I think it happens to me. I remember this one class. I think it was Japanese one back in 2011. Hosni Mubarak. Remember those times? The earthquakes in Japan. What a different time. And there was this girl, kind of average looking. Well, now she had an average thick body, and she talked to this one dude, and I was in the class, so they were talking. She's all cutesy with him, right? And she says, "Oh my God, you're so cute. If you look like the wallflower type, but you look kind of sad. Like if I saw you at the dance, I would totally ask you out to the dance. I would totally dance with you." And then weeks pass, and then she just they sat away from each other, and then he finally left the class. I think he saw me, saw him, and he went like this, just hanging out the door. He didn't want to be part of Japanese, but I think she burned him. So that happened. So it's just only as good. Have you ever had that before, where maybe it's in college class, maybe it's in high school class, maybe it's at work? You have that good first conversation of getting to know her, and then days later and she doesn't talk to you in that same manner. It's like you've sinned. So that happens. So ends up becoming boring. So it ends up becoming that you don't matter after one day. Like she just used you like gum. I've seen some pretty girls. Some are overweight. I would see them on the bus, but nothing to be done about it. If she initiates conversation, okay, I'll go with it. But I'm at that point where I don't care. Now, what I'm going to say next is contradictory. I decided, so after my 47th birthday, that was on Saturday, seems to be a bad number because 47 is like Trump number. So nobody likes that. So I think Trump and I have the same problem, which is we're both demonized. Now, Trump has done a lot more, but I'm demonized for prejudice reasons, though nobody knows why. Everybody's going off of rumors about me. But there really aren't any rumors outside of the high school ones I had to go through. So after my birthday, I decided that I'm going to go back into online dating, Facebook dating. I'll give this a shot again. It has been 8 years. It has been a long presidential term since I went to go on dates. I'm going to try this Monday through Thursdays for 3 weeks. I'm going to post an unlisted video on here talking to females about who I am if they want to know who I am. They can see all my videos, which are available to everyone on the channel. And if they don't like it, that's it. Fuck them then. Um, and I'll try for about a minute on Monday, maybe a minute or two on Tuesday. And, as the 3 weeks go on, I'll go do maybe half an hour to an hour search on these females. And then after 3 weeks, I take a break for 3 weeks. And then I'll go back on for 3 weeks. So 18-week trial for me because I'm not paying to get rejected. I'm not paying money to get rejected. Okay. And I don't want to do this out of desperation. So no desperation, and I'm not paying. If those two things happen, one or the other, or at the same time, I'm out of it. So if 18 weeks pass and I don't get anywhere with it, I'm also out of it. Um, I guess because immortality consists largely of boredom, you stick your head out every once in a while and see if there's anything out there. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, and that's it. And I'm gonna probably get a selfie stick from as a post birthday gift because it's kind of exhausting to do this, isn't it? Trying to hold this, and if I can have a selfie stick, I can talk to you better, more like this. But for right now, that's it. One last look at the game and the females involved, and all I want to do at this point is just take my time. I guess if I did have dates, I wouldn't be playing board games so much, but life as it is cruel. There's Alessandra, and then there's the Assassin Apprentice. And I think Claudia is the other one, but she's in training. She's got the armor, all this stuff. So that's it for now. I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like because that is who I am. But right now, I'd rather like these fictional females.